Today's editorial, a slim stimulus, is based on Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's press conference on October 12, 2020. To appreciate this editorial, it is necessary to understand the highlights of that press conference. So now let us see the highlight of press conference. This press conference was to announce stimulus to boost demand of the economy. For boosting demand in the economy, two types of stimulus were announced. One was consumer spending stimulus and the other was stimulus for capital expenditure. For stimulus of consumer spending, two schemes were launched. One was LTC cash voucher scheme and the other was special festival advance scheme. And for capital expenditure stimulus, again it was for states and for center. Now we will see each one by one. LTC cash voucher scheme. LTC stands for Leave Travel Concession. Under Leave Travel Concession, central government employees get leave encashment for 10 days. It includes basic and DNS allowance, and also they get payment of to and fro fare by train or aeroplane as per their salary, and fare payment will be tax free. But there were certain riders. These riders were: an employee opting for this scheme will be required to buy goods services worth 3 times the fare and 1 time the leave encashment before 31st March 2021. And further, money must be spent on goods attracting GST of 12% or more from a GST registered vendor through digital mode. Now coming to a special festival advance scheme. Under this scheme, central government staff will get rupees 10,000 as festival advance, and this has to be spent by 31st March 2021, and this will be returned in 10 installments. Employees will get preloaded RuPay card of the advanced value. Now coming to capital expenditure boost for states. Central government is issuing a special interest-free 50-year loan to states of rupees 12,000 crore capital expenditure. This has been divided into three parts. In part 3, rupees 2,000 crore will be given to those states which fulfill at least 3 out of 4 reforms spelled out in Atmanirbhar Bharat package. Now capital expenditure boost for the center. Additional budget of rupees 25,000 crore in addition to rupees 4.13 lakh crore given in budget 2020-2021 is being provided for capital expenditure on roads, defense, water supply, urban development and domestically produced capital equipment. Now we have enough background to understand the editorial slim stimulus that is based on this press conference. Now let us see Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's fresh set of measures on Monday to spur consumer demand and capital expenditure include an interestingly designed tweak to the LTC allowances of government employees. To spur means तेज करना, a sudden and short period of increased activity, and tweak means to fine tune. Later in the editorial we will see tweak to the LTC allowances. Her reckoning is that these would lend a rupees 73,000 crore demand spur to prop up the ailing economy in the second half of this year. This could rise beyond rupees 1 lakh crore if private sector employees offered similar LTC incentives. With industrial output slipping for the sixth month in a row in August, the clamor for new stimulus measures had been growing ahead of a particular bleak festive season. Clamor means shore, kolahal, but this package, which will cost the exchequer about 0.2% of GDP, taking overall fiscal support through the pandemic to 1.7% of GDP may not be as persuasive as may have been envisaged. Envisaged means to imagine, tasawwur karna means expectation was more than this. Enhancing the centre's capital expenditure in specific sectors by rupees 25,000 crore from the extant level of rupees 4.12 lakh crore is laudable. It is worth praising. Extant means existing. In this stimulus package, rupees 25,000 crore, and it is worth praising. But pandemic restrictions have affected the ability to get new projects going. We can see here that due to COVID-19, a lot of projects are getting affected. Till August, just about rupees 1.3 lakh crore of the budgeted capex had been spent. The same problem plagues the rupees 12,000 crore offered as an interest-free 50-year loan to states for capital spending over the next 6 months. While states have been allowed to use these loans to pay off existing contractors' dues, the amounts on offer are unlikely to have an impact. Rupees 2,000 crore has been set aside for states that managed to complete 3 of 4 reforms mandated in the earlier Atmanirbhar Bharat package in order to get additional borrowing leeway. Leeway means chhoot, mohalat. Only some states may qualify for this. As we have seen, there are 3 parts in allocating capital expenditure for the states, and the third part explicitly says that rupees 2,000 crore are for states that managed to complete 3 of 4 reforms mandated in the earlier Atmanirbhar Bharat package. Only some states may qualify for this. Too many conditions also pervade the consumption push. Linking LTC perks of government staff who have not availed them yet due to restricted travel during the pandemic to spending on non-travel items is an innovative nudge. Nudge means to prod or to or इशारा करना by pushing one's elbow, but requiring them to spend 3 times their return ticket fares under LTC on goods and services, attracting at least 12% GST from GST registered vendors, may be too prescriptive and overlooks the reluctance towards discretionary spending due to low visibility on the economy's prospects. Eligible employees may find the scheme complex and too expensive to avail. One hopes the government has more in its quiver to expedite recovery. Quiver means तरकश, जिसमें तीर रखा जाता है, that is तरकश. Waiting too long for the pandemic to ease before loosening the purse strings further could extend the pain. In fact, it is the right time to loosen the purse string. The government should not wait for pandemic to ease. They should give stimulus packages more generously. The focus should not just be on conjuring a trickle-down stimulus from those with their jobs and savings intact, but also on relief measures for those without. Presently, consumer spending stimulus is for government employees, but the focus should not just be on conjuring a trickle-down stimulus from those with their jobs and savings intact. Conjuring means magic, jadoo. Even the IMF has been urging countries to spend now to diminish the damage. Even the International Monetary Fund is urging countries to spend now to diminish the damage. Avoiding spending now to maintain fiscal discipline and prevent a rating downgrade seems sensible. But if the underlying edifices of the country's growth story crumble in the process, a future downgrade will become inevitable. We have to give stimulus to economy. We have to give stimulus to consumer spending. We have give stimulus to capital expenditure, and This should be done sooner, and the package should be sufficient. Only 0.2% of GDP as a stimulus package in this recent announcement is not sufficient to boost the economy, to boost demand side of the economy. Thanks for listening.